Cardano generally is a mid-position coin with the ticker ADA that especially has a genuinely present worth of $0.256595 and a market capitalization of $9,000,818,244 in an unobtrusive manner. Digital currencies have genuinely lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors. These days, it's a resource class that most certainly is significantly managed and, surprisingly, embraced as legitimate delicate. Some sort of huge venture banks even obtain Cardano and other digital currencies all at once to safeguard their resources under administration. Against the jogging expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors in an unpretentious manner. Presently, now is the ideal time to uncover our short, mid, and fundamentally long-haul expectation of the advancements on the ADA market that truly depend on the readings of our by and large remarkable crypto unpredictability record that basically assists us with measuring the market opinion and, in a real sense, expect where in which the market plans to go explicitly. At this point, the cost of Cardano is $0.256595, while the coin as of now really winds up at 8th spot in the kind of generally positioning, which is very critical. The expressed kind of positioning sort of is assessed based on the resource's current value that basically is increased by its kind of current market capitalization, an equation that basically is applied all through every monetary market. Or so they thought. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients in every way that really matters get the most important information with respect to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios in an especially significant way. It's likewise critical to by and large consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course in an unobtrusive manner. On September 1st, the cost of Cardano by and large was at $0.255366 toward the finish of the exchanging timeframe, during which the cost change basically added up to 0.12%. 7 days prior, on August 26, ADA was esteemed at $0.261050, and that intends that from that point forward, the cost especially has basically varied by 0%, which in every practical sense is very huge. A month prior, on August 2, the market member laid out the cost of Cardano at $0.299436. Consequently, the coin sort of has made a 14.31% move to arrive at its current standings, or so they generally thought. The examination of market capitalization sort of conveys sort of equivalent significance in both digital money and customary business sectors in an extremely significant manner. As a matter of fact, similar numerical methodology in every practical sense is utilized to for the most part decide the exceptionally generally speaking position and prominence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, extremely as opposed to mainstream thinking. Changes in market capitalization certainly sure are kind of negative, are additionally characteristic of the manner by which the said market could generally be going, as well as the resources especially potential for making gains or posting misfortunes, in both certainly short and fundamentally long-haul points of view. Or so they sort of thought. This specific truly metric is likewise used to measure the strength of Cardano, corresponding to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, which for the most part is very critical to in every practical sense decide the sort of current market capitalization of ADA. We actually duplicate the flowing stockpile, the boundary that will generally be made sense of later by the current worth of the cryptographic money under survey. Or so they thought. Starting today, the market capitalization of Cardano really remains at $9,000,818,244, which shapes the reason for fundamentally present positioning generally was referenced before, or so the thought. Recently, on September 1st, ADA really had a market capitalization of $8,956,180,877, certainly in opposition to prevalent thinking. Keep going week. On August 26th, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to was recorded at $9,150,924,876 in an unobtrusive manner. A month prior, on August 2nd, the market worth of Cardano especially was surveyed to in every way that really matters, be $10,484,855,230. In opposition to mainstream thinking. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that have proactively been created by different means, for example through mining, extremely in spite of mainstream thinking. These digital currencies can be utilized either for in every way that really matters, dynamic exchanging, or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers. Or so they thought. This very metric additionally considers the coins that explicitly have been transitioned away from through the interaction called consuming, which especially is applied to control the expansion rate, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking. At this point, the complete stockpile of Cardano in every way that really matters is laid out at 36,122, 629, 654 ADA in every practical sense, in spite of mainstream thinking. Ultimately, the flowing stock explicitly is utilized to basically compute the market capitalization and evaluate the coins truly current remaining in the positions, by and large in opposition to prevalent thinking. It means the general measure of ADA that in every practical sense is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly sort of put unavailable for general use out of the blue, which basically is very huge. It's by and large in every practical sense trusted that digital currencies that sort of have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million, all things considered, are the most reasonable for certainly long-haul venture, since they basically are generally truly liable to see the value in esteem over a lengthy time frame, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. At this crossroads, Cardano in a real sense has a circling supply of 35,077,975,368 coins. Likewise, high exchanging volume as a rule features that the liquidity in every practical sense is streaming into that market, which shows the very broad premium in the digital forms of money and guarantees fundamentally smooth execution of exchanges. Nonetheless, it should sort of be explicitly noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that essentially much reasonable for making genuinely long-haul cost expectations. However, it as a rule gives important understanding into the extremely current market circumstance, consequently in every practical sense is vital for short and mid-term cost estimates did by our exceptionally restrictive calculation, which for the most part is very critical. An especially shrewd cryptographic money financial backer mustn't ignore this metric while picking section or leave point. The guideline here really is to, for the most part, get into the activity when the volume truly begins to rise, when the cost truly is pushing out of the solidification region, and forsake the boat once the volume starts to drop after an impressive meeting, which sort of is very critical. It's shockingly better in the event that those cost moves certainly occur in the areas that certainly harmonize with generally genuinely high volume, which are normally shown through tall bars on the essentially relating marker. That sort of is implanted in all crypto exchanging terminals, a truly significant way. Taking care of that, how about we audit the exchanging volume recorded on the Cardano market throughout the accompanying time spans, which in a real sense is very huge. Over the very beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with ADA arrived at the mark of $145,400.